If you own a Ring doorbell, I need you to put down whatever you're doing and pay close attention. Amazon's Ring is making some big moves in the world of home security and law enforcement, and it's something every Ring owner needs to understand. Now, I have my notes here and I will be referring to them throughout. Ring, which is owned by Amazon, has just finalized or expanded partnerships with not one but two major companies in the public safety space, Flock Safety and Axon. Now, before you freak out and go unplug your device, this video is not about scaring you. It's about giving you the facts, plain and simple, so you can make an informed, confident decision about your Ring camera. This is a huge shift in how community safety is being managed, and we need to break down exactly what it means for us. So, like I said, I got my notes. Let's dive in. Let's start with the key players. First, you have Amazon Ring. That's your private consumer-grade security camera network installed on millions of homes, all right? Next, you have Axon. You might know them as the company that makes tasers, but they are also a huge player in law enforcement technology. They make body cams. Most importantly here, they run a secure digital evidence management system called Axon, A-X-O-N, Axon Evidence. This is where police store and manage all their video and case files. And finally, you have Flock Safety. They are a tech company that primarily makes automated license plate readers. These are cameras that the police and HOAs put up on street poles to automatically scan and log the license plates of every car that drives by. Flock's network is massive. I mean, we're talking thousands of communities across the country, and Amazon is essentially building a bridge between their massive private camera network and the data system used by thousands of police departments via both Flock and Axon. Now, to be clear, Amazon initiated this deal to streamline this connection. They are making it easier for police to access the consumer side videos, okay? So what is the feature that brings all this together? It's called community request. It's an evolution of how police used to ask for footage, but now it's integrated directly into the systems police already use Flocks and Axon. Okay, so let's break it down. Here's a breakdown example, okay? A police agency that is a verified user of either the Axon or Flock system needs footage from an active investigation in your neighborhood, all right? They submit a request through their system detailing the crime, the location, the time frame, and an investigation code as well. Now, this request is then passed to Ring, and it appears as a community request in the Ring Neighbors app, assuming your camera is in that specific range or area. Crucially and supposedly, the decision is entirely up to us. You can see the request and choose to upload the relevant video clip your camera captured during that time frame. Now, if you choose to share that video, it is sent anonymously and securely to the police via Axon or Flock platform, okay? Now, the key point that Ring and partners stress is that your participation is 100% voluntary and the agency does not know who receives or requests or who declines. Process is designed to be streamlined. It's a digital way instead of canvassing and knocking on doors for information. So let's be fair. We're going to look at both sides. Now the upside. Because this partnership is driven by a goal of making communities safer, the biggest plus is speed and precision in solving crimes, all right? Faster investigations. Police can get critical video evidence instantly instead of spending hours or days trying to locate and contact individual homeowners. This time saving can be the difference between catching a suspect and losing them, all right? Now, streamlined evidence. By routing the footage through Axon Evidence, the video comes with a clear audit trail. This means the footage is securely preserved and ready for court use, making it stronger evidence, all right? The power of opt-in. You are the gatekeeper, and I'll explain exactly how you can opt out in a minute. But first, please make sure you share this video out with everyone that you know, because millions of people have Ring doorbells. I would appreciate it, and I know they will too. Unlike other surveillance measures, Ring emphasizes that you have complete control. You can ignore the request, or you can choose to help your community. And all of this is done digitally and anonymously. All right? The argument is that the partnership simply modernized the community watch model, allowing citizens to easily contribute to public safety on their own terms. Now, let's get into why privacy advocates are concerned. And this is the part that should help your decision. The core concern isn't the single video clip. It's the creation of a vast, connected surveillance ecosystem. I mean, we're blending private and public data. This is the big one. Flock's cameras log every license plate, and Axon manages police evidence. Now, by feeding your Ring footage into these platforms, your private video of your front door is now a data point within a much larger surveillance grid. Critics worry this normalizes the use of private cameras for constant police monitoring, scope creep, and federal access. Both Flock and Axon have faced scrutiny for their data practices. Flock in particular has been called out for granting data access to federal agencies like ICE and the Secret Service through local law enforcement channels, all right? Once your video is in their system, even if its local police agency submitted the request, there is a risk that that data can be used for purposes you didn't intend or by other agencies. Then there's social pressure. Social pressure to share. Ring says it's voluntary, but the pressure of having a notification come through about something happening in your neighborhood makes you want to click and share. And there is no going back. Once you voluntarily share a video in response to a community request, it is uploaded to a secure evidence platform like Axon Evidence, and Ring itself notes it cannot be retracted or deleted. All right? Let me say that again. Once you voluntarily share a video in response to community requests, it is uploaded to a secure evidence platform like Axon Evidence. And as Ring itself notes, it cannot be retracted or deleted. All right. Now, this is not fear mongering. I am not trying to scare or put fear into anyone or anything, but these are the facts of what this new integration makes possible. It is critical for Ring owners to understand they are potentially linking their home to a powerful public security infrastructure. All right. So what do you do? What can we do? This is purely a personal choice between your desire for ultimate privacy and your desire to actively aid community safety. If you are comfortable with the trade-off and trust the system to help solve crimes, you can leave it on. If your priority is maximum privacy and not having your footage enter these large third-party databases, you should disable the feature, all right? Now, the good news is you are in control. You can own a Ring camera and still opt out of being a part of the system. I think Ring cameras are great in some instances. Now, you can disable the entire community request feature to stop receiving these police requests through the Axon Flock partnership and stay in control. You can turn off the community request feature in the Ring app and unlink your Amazon and Ring accounts. You can also disable emergency requests in your Ring app's emergency contact settings to prevent sharing footage in urgent situations, though this doesn't apply to the Flock and Axon features specifically. Now, disable the community request feature. Open the Ring app. Tap the menu icon for settings. Then tap Control Center. Tap Amazon account linking. Tap Unlink under Other Alexa services. Enter your Ring account password and tap Unlink Accounts. Now, to disable community requests, go to your device's settings in the Ring app and turn off community request notifications. Disable emergency requests, optional but recommended. In the Ring app, go to your account settings, navigate to Emergency Contact, toggle off emergency request notifications to prevent sharing footage with law enforcement in emergencies. All right? Now, you may also want to disable Amazon Sidewalk if you haven't already. Amazon Sidewalk. This is Amazon's feature that uses a small slice of your Wi-Fi bandwidth to create a mesh network. It's separate from the Axon Flock deal, but it's another layer of Amazon's connectivity you might want to control. All right. You can disable that in the Alexa app under Account Settings, then Amazon Sidewalk. All right. Now, that's the full breakdown. Let me know in the comments below what you decided to do and why. I'm curious to see what the community's thoughts are. Again, Ring doorbells are great if used wisely. Hit subscribe and thanks for watching.